In 1988, radiocarbon dating of the Shroud of Turin, the cloth in which Jesus Christ was wrapped after his crucifixion, was conducted. The results placed the shroud's composition within a timeframe between 1260 and 1390 CE. The average date for the shroud's composition, according to research conducted by the University of Arizona, was 1341, by Oxford University 1231, and by the Zurich Institute 1306. The average date for the shroud's composition, according to research conducted by 3 laboratories, was 1299. The publication of the shroud's radiocarbon dating results shocked the Christian world. The very fact that the relic was manufactured in the Middle Ages was perceived by many as proof of the shroud's inauthenticity, which began to be labeled a late forgery. Supporters of the shroud's authenticity questioned the study's results and sought circumstances that could affect the validity of the dating method used. At that time, no one had considered the authenticity of the Shroud of Turin, or the possibility that the modern dating of the life of Jesus Christ might be incorrect. The Vatican's expressed confidence in the results of radiocarbon dating indirectly supports this theory. In 1995, Cardinal Giovanni Saldarini, Archbishop of Turin and the papal custodian of the relic, expressed Pope John Paul II's opinion on Italian television that the shroud depicts the face of Jesus Christ. The first documented public appearance of the Shroud of Turin occurred in France in the 1350s, when Jeanne de Vergy, the widow of Geoffrey de Charny, staged its first public display in the village of Lirey. Due to the artifact's long absence from the 1st century until the mid-14th century, various theories have been put forward to explain this oddity, while others have simply preferred to ignore such a long period of obscurity. The time of the first unveiling of the Shroud of Turin in the mid-14th century coincides with the time frame for the production of the Shroud of Turin, 1260 to 1390 CE, as determined by measurements in Arizona, Oxford, and Zurich. Historical documents provided sufficient information to confirm the reliability of radiocarbon dating and establish the precise dates of the life and death of Jesus Christ. These include Friday, the day of Jesus' birth and death, 33 full years of his life, the Bethlehem comet star at the time of Christ's birth, the solar eclipse at the moment of Jesus' crucifixion on Passover, and the date of his execution, the 14th of Nisan. The Chronograph of 354, and Agapius of Manbij in his book, World History, report the birth of Jesus on the 14th or 15th day of the lunar cycle. Orthodox and Catholic Christian symbolism and the practice of establishing Jubilee years for the Nativity of Christ by the popes helped determine the year of Jesus' birth. All this, combined with other evidence, made it possible to establish the precise dates of the birth and execution of Jesus Christ, as detailed in Eduard Riabof's book, Jesus Lived in the 14th Century. Rome equals Jerusalem. The Mystery of the Holy Grail. The book also refutes the dogmatic notions of modern historical scholarship regarding the geography of the ancient and medieval worlds. According to the author's concept, based on an extensive historical bibliography, Rome, Jerusalem, and Constantinople are the names of one or more neighboring cities located on the shores of the Bosphorus. The great city of Macedonia, home to the Amazons, was also located in this strait. The author offers alternative locations for ancient cities such as Troy, Carthage, Alexandria, London, Paris, Athens, Cumae, Cadiz, Lisbon, Damascus, Edessa, Ujjain, Persepolis, Derbent, Babylon, Camelot, Genoa, and Venice, as well as medieval India, China, Italy, England, France, Spain, America, and Caucasus, all located hundreds and thousands of kilometers from their modern counterparts and supposed historical sites. The book explores in detail the topic of the underground paradise continent, the land of darkness from eastern sources, marked on several ancient maps and whose existence is not publicly discussed in scholarly circles. In the second part of the book, readers will discover the lost part of Christ's biography, discover who he really was, and the famous legendary names by which the celebrated founder of Christianity is known throughout history. After reading the book, you will learn about the true reasons and unknown circumstances of Jesus' execution, carried out by order of the Queen of Judea. A young woman who accompanied the Savior on the last day of his life was crucified with Christ, as evidenced by numerous ancient images. Readers will learn about the subsequent fate of the body and head of the crucified Christ, which served as the starting point for the formation of Christian dogmas about the resurrection and the second coming of Jesus, in connection with stories of the Holy Grail and the mysterious head worshipped by the Templars.